What's up VIPs, Derek here, back with another video, and today I'm doing something just a little bit different. First of all, it's beautiful outside, so I thought I'd change up the scenery just a little bit, and I wanted to talk about how I make these YouTube videos. So many times people wonder when you're visually impaired how you, do anything, but they often wonder how you make YouTube videos, and even sighted people, like, how do you make these YouTube videos? What software are you using? You have a camera? What's going on with it? So I thought I'd talk about some of the equipment I use, what my process is, and how I get things done making these YouTube videos. So first things first, let me just say this and get this out of the way because I have difficulty with this even now, but gear isn't nearly as important as the content you're making, as the message that you're sending. You can have the fanciest camera, the fanciest microphone, the most expensive software, and if your content is awful, then it really doesn't matter. So make sure that you're not worrying about gear if you're interested in making YouTube videos. Okay, with that PSA out of the way, let's just talk about how I make these. So first of all, recording. How do I record the videos? Well, when I first started, I used a webcam and my microphone hooked up to my computer. Now, I did have a really nice microphone, still have that microphone. It's called the Heil PR40, and it is my podcasting microphone, very nice microphone. So I always am an audio nerd. I love audio, and I always want the best audio. So I used the webcam. It was a Logitech C920, which I still use for my live streams and such. It's a very good webcam. It's, 1080p HD webcam, but it was a webcam. Then I started using my iPhone. I have an iPhone 6S Plus, and I started using it to record, so it was very nice. It takes, again, HD quality video. Even the 6S Plus and above will take 4K. Now, I don't record in 4K because most people don't have 4K resolution on their monitors yet, but it does have that capability. So it's very, very good. Now, I will say this, the iPhone, even Androids, they don't have fantastic microphones, so you have to do something else about audio, but I'm going to talk about that here in just a little bit on what I do now. So I was using my iPhone and recording that way. I did have an external, audio recorder that I would hook up and then sync the audio in later. Now, I'm recording on what's known as the Canon G9X. It is a small point-and-shoot camera, but it's got a little bit bigger sensor. It's a very nice camera, and I really enjoy it. It gives me just a great picture, and it's simple to use. I'm using it on auto right now, so it's just a great camera. Now, my audio is coming from this thing right here. This is a microphone, and it is hooked up to my iPhone. It's running, my iPhone's picking up all my sound, and it's recording, and then what I do is I go and sync it up in post. And what that means is I'm just going to overlay this track on top of the video and then dump that audio. Why? Well, because right now you're hearing this audio, but now it's the camera audio, and the camera audio doesn't sound fantastic. Now, this doesn't have hold on just a second. So I set everything up, I record. Sometimes I have to go and record a little bit, sit down, make sure I'm in the frame, go back, watch it. It takes a little bit, but it's all right. So I record, then I dump all the footage and all of the audio onto my Mac. I'm using a Mac Mini, and I use something called Adobe Audition for my audio, which you don't have to use. You can use Audacity, GarageBand, whatever you have, and I sort of make the sound be as good as I can make it. And then I use Final Cut Pro X or 10 or whatever you want to call it. Now, you can use iMovie, you can use Movie Maker. There's other free things out there. There's less expensive ones, and so you can use whatever you want. But then I just go in, I edit, I cut, I chop, I do all those things, and then I spit it out and upload it to YouTube. My thumbnails, I'm using Keynote, which is basically PowerPoint for the Mac. I don't use Photoshop. I've used Canva for some things, which is really great, but that's basically it. There's really not that much to it, honestly. You just record yourself, talk a little bit, and then go from there. So I use other things like Evernote, and I'll use just random things like that for taking notes and keeping track of things. But ultimately, the whole essence of YouTube and video is record the video, edit the video, upload the video. I mean, that's pretty simple. Yes, it takes a little bit of tweaking, getting used to things, and I've recorded videos that were out of focus, and I've recorded videos where the audio wasn't working, so, you're gonna have some bumps along the way. But if you want to get into making videos on YouTube, I'd highly recommend it. Just hold your phone out and start recording, because at the end of the day, it's about the message that you're sending, not about the equipment that you have. So my question for you today is, what about you? Are you interested in making YouTube videos? Have you made some? Have you got some experience in it? What kind of things are you using to record video, audio, and make these YouTube videos? I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure others would as well, so let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you liked this video, if you found it helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with somebody you know, and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another single video. And until next time, remember that sight loss isn't the end, it's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from lifeaftersightloss.com, and I'll see you in the next one.